So one of the things that's very interesting and important about parallel distributed processing models like ours is the way in which experience can actually come in and change the connections among the units. And I like to think about this in the context of infant development, because I think that's one of the domains in which we really need to understand how experience gets incorporated into the brain. In fact, my views go back to the ideas of Jean Piaget in this area, where the notion is that at every moment in time, the young child is trying to predict and understand what's happening in the environment around him. And so the way I think about it in the PDP framework is to imagine that what the brain is doing is using the information that's come in so far in recent experience as a basis for trying to predict what will happen next. And then the brain also has information about what actually does happen next in its real experience. So for example, if a child is looking at a world in which there's a screen, some kind of object that it can't see through, and a ball is rolled along the floor and disappears behind the screen, the question is, what should the child expect? Now, the child, without any prior knowledge, may not expect the ball to reappear on the other side of the screen. And if that's the case, there'll be a surprise when the ball actually does appear. Our idea is that that kind of surprise is what drives the child to start learning that objects continue to exist when you can no longer see them. And so the basic idea is this. When you are in an experiential setting, your mind is always making explicit predictions about what will happen next. And as it does so, the experience that the world provides you gives you information about what you should have predicted about what would happen next. The learning rule then is very simple. Adjust the parameters of your expectations in your mind so that they will allow you to make the correct predictions better next time. And as those parameters are adjusted, you will come to have an internal model, if you like, of the world around you. So that's the fundamental idea.